There is no pier in the East River alongside the Brooklyn Bridge, so we had to make one. We brought a barge in, we anchored it to the riverbed, attached a gangway from the barge to the shoreline, which is a promenade area. To pull that one off required the cooperation of city, state, and federal agencies, I think, to a degree unprecedented in New York.
It's 290 feet long, 40 feet wide, and it's connected by a 65-foot bridge, which I'm sitting on right now. We've anchored it in as our pier for the evacuation scene.
The people that are accepted are going to go on the barge 45 at a time. So
this scene probably took about 2.5 months to prep and organize, and we have to get permits from about 9 to 10 different organizations, like the Coast Guard, the City of New York, the Harbor Unit, the Economic Development Corporation, everybody. It's huge.
You know, the briefs are on the call sheet again: helicopter, water, cold weather. And when we say cold weather, tomorrow night, we mean it now.
The idea was always that quarantine happened at Christmas. And so when we started working on this film, we knew we wanted the majority of the film to sort of take place in late summer, so that it would really sharply contrast the flashbacks of when people are around, which were Christmas. And so when we scheduled it, we said, you know what, we should really do it around Christmas. So you could see breath, and if we're out on the streets, there can really be Christmas decorations, which there were. But immediately, as we started shooting, we were all dreading coming back from our holiday hiatus and having to go to, shoot under the Brooklyn Bridge on the East River in mid-January, when the New York weather is going to be at its worst. And it was cold.
we're going to have a last mark where if you pass this back fence, you have to have a life jacket on.
Working conditions are really hard because 3 sides of this set are completely water. So there are safety issues. This is something that's right next to the Brooklyn Bridge. We have hundreds and hundreds of extras that are coming out on the barge and trying to evacuate. A helicopter's landing at the same time. So logistically putting it together, it's quite a lot of things to juggle.
Just so everybody knows, I have 3 divers on each side. If you see somebody go in, yell "man overboard," and do not take your eyes off of them at all.
Never look up or lose sight of them. We're counting on you to track where they are.
So let's stay safe and stay dry and try to stay warm.